let's do a quick take on the Hierophant, also known in the Marseille Tarot as the Pope card. Ever since the early 1900s, when the Rider-Waite became more popularized, the Pope card has been known as the Hierophant. And I do appreciate the Rider-Waite. Pamela Coleman-Smith's illustration on the pips, the ace through 10, really assist when you're learning to read, I think, and can also later be used for scrying. So the Hierophant is talking about spirituality. Generally, now this is very general, but I've noticed over the last 40 years in my readings, when it's right side up, it means someone who might need to seek spiritual counsel, maybe go to Sunday, Wednesday church, maybe do some prayer meditation. It's generally someone that's very generally, it's going to be somebody that gets along better in organized religions. Not always, but reversed, it will often come up indicating a person who is spiritual rather than religious, a little more open-minded, a little less traditional. And with relationships, you'll notice that this, paired with several other cards, obviously, but it can indicate a non-traditional marriage or a polyamorous relationship, particularly if it's combined with the Four of Wands, the Lover's card, things like that, you know. All right, so the Hierophant. It is easily confused with the Emperor card because, as I said in the previous video, it's two old white guys sitting down. This is the Emperor card. Notice the ram horns up here, the Aries indicators, a lot of red dynamic energy. But also we again have that red dynamic energy, but with the Hierophant, it's taking more of a sacred role. Now, I have noticed when this comes up representing a specific person in your reading, especially if it's coming up as you, many times you're beginning to be recognized as a spiritual leader in your community, or even to random strangers. This is from the Mary Hanson Roberts Tarot, one of my traditional ones. You'll notice that even though you don't have a label of priest or shaman, people might trauma dump on you often when you come up with this. Like they're sensing that you are a listener, that you're empathic, that you're caring, or that you have some spiritual guidance for them. Now, it's not always true, but I've just noticed that happens a lot. This is from the Tarot of the Old Path, Mueller presentation. And in this one, instead of the Hierophant, it is the High Priest. Now, as we saw in the previous video, their High Priest is, I think, the Shaman. So this actually makes a lot of sense because it's the Tarot of the Old Path is trying to take on that identity of priesthood. And that's a lot of what this indicates, that it's a good time to seek your spiritual guides, seek some spiritual guidance, that kind of thing. That's it for the Hierophant. Brightest blessings to all of you.